Who was it? Who taught you that you had to? Who was the person or people in your life that told you or made you feel like you had to perform in order to be accepted? Think about that one for a second. Some of us are naturally, truly performers. It's fun to watch children because they're the children that are, I don't want to call them shy and awkward because that's not really the right word when you're talking about little kids. But there are some of them that they can sit in a corner and color or, have two little toys playing together or things like that for hours and hours and hours, and they need no interaction. There are other children, same age, same wonderful child. So it's not a matter of, good child versus bad child or demon spawn versus, angel, any of those kind of things that labels that really children don't deserve that often get thrown on them. That same child is just like go, 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 go constant. They just don't really have a off switch in them. They bound out of bed in the morning, excited about life. And you just about got to duct tape them to the bed to get them to lay down at night. And they're laying there going, I'm not tired. And that's it. I mean, they just from 1,000 to zero and from zero back up to 1,000. And they're like that. Both of those are fine. Okay. And some children are naturally, playfully performative. Others aren't. But I think over the course of time, often, terrifyingly so, people in our lives begin to tell us that we have to perform versus that when we're performing, it's fun or funny, or that part of the nature of who we are is as a very performance type of a person. It's that expectation of, dare I say it, perfection. And I don't know about any of the rest of you, but I know I've spent a lot of years of my life really living under the message that I had to be perfect because every time I wasn't, it was automatically. That if I failed, like everybody does, and I'm not sure that back then I could have told you like everybody does, though I know I would have been able to easily said when I failed. As soon as I failed, some form of punishment. And the worst of it is, it wasn't like, getting a spanking or those kind of things. Hey, Judy, glad to have you here with us. It's more along the lines of withholding, quiet, lack of connection. That unfortunately, that's how some people show up in the world. They have put you in that place, and this is the role you're going to perform. And if you miss it, even just a little bit, there is hell to pay. And I'm not saying we should keep people like that in our lives, but sometimes we don't have a choice. Sometimes that very person I'm describing is your mom or your dad or a very, very close brother or sister. Not somebody you want to have to cut completely out of your lives, though I do know many people who have had to, for their own sake, cut people out of their lives. But all too often, the scary part isn't the abuser that we need to have removed from us. It's the people that really truly care. The ones that really love us probably don't know what they're doing. And yeah, we could even point all the fingers at us and say, well, it's because I never drew that boundary line and I don't know how to. Okay, I'm willing in my own life to take total responsibility for that. But what we end up with is a situation where We have to perform all the time. We have to be on all the time. And there never really is for us. And I've gotten to a place where I kind of hate this phrase because it's been so overused in the wrong way, but a place that really feels safe. That place that I like to call home, where we can just be ourselves, hang out, chill out, be together. Do you have somebody in your life that allows you to just be completely yourself? No expectations, no demands. You can be up one minute and down the next. All of that's fine. I'm not saying that person has to be a doormat and let you run all over them. But I am saying that they love you enough that they can let you be you. And they can love you enough that they can gently say, hey, that's not okay. Without you needing to change or perform to do it. I know in my life, I have a couple of people like that. I so appreciate it. And as I say to you often, all the time, I want this to be a place like that for you. Just a few minutes every day where we can be safe at home. It is my honor to be the person who can sit with you. And maybe some really great breakthroughs. In fact, very often they do. But the best piece of it isn't the breakthrough. It's having a place where you can just be. No superhero, no having to have to save the world. Just be you. I am a human being. I really truly am. I appreciate you. I'd love to hear your comments on the time you first felt like you had to perform, or about the person that you have in your life, or how you'd like to have somebody in your life that you can completely be yourself with. Thanks for joining me today. I hope the rest of the day is magically blessed and that you have a great week.